How you doing? My name is Mike, here with Schofield Transport, Shop Manager. We're here to talk to you about post-trip inspections when you get back off the road. So what I like to do is start off by turning on all the lights in 4 ways. You walk around, kind of want to do the wiggle test and make sure everything's still intact, nothing's falling off. Inspect the lights, check your lug nuts, make sure there's nothing loose, no oil leaking. Make sure blinker, headlights working, top visor lights are working. Make sure the mirror is secured, cameras, nothing's all intact. Make sure you're not missing any chrome caps. Any oil stains running down the lug nuts indicate you got loose lug nuts. You want to make sure that the steps are all secured. Exhaust system, handles. You got your mirrors up here. You just kind of want to stick your head underneath the cab. Make sure there's no loose components, any loose suspension, airlines, wires. You want to inspect the pump, make sure there's no product or hydraulic oil leaking, any type of evidence of a leak. You want to keep doing the wiggle test all the way around. You can't really check your tires because you just got off the road, so it's always going to be overinflated. That's a good thing for pre-trips. You want to look into the suspension, make sure all the bolts are tight, fifth wheel's intact, nothing's cracked or broken. Walk around back, want to make sure your mud flaps are still intact, reflective tape, make sure the lights are working, brakes, blinkers, markers. You got your backup alarm you always want to test as well. You want to look for any oil residue coming off of the tires, indicates a wheel seal leaking. Any oil inside the rim indicates you got a hubcap leaking. You want to make sure you got still air inflation in the airbags. You want to keep walking, looking at all the airlines, wiring, make sure nothing's chafing. Make sure none of your hoses are touching the catwalk or the hose rack. If you have hoses on your hose rack, you want to make sure it's not dragging on the floor or hitting on your fuel tanks. You want to make sure your inspection data is still up to date and it's in good shape. And then what you want to do at the end of your post trip is, if everything's all right, you want to shut everything down. And at the end, you want to shut off the battery switch on the bottom here. This will save you from losing battery power if you got the refrigerator running, people net, or any type of cameras. Once you shut that off, most important thing, make sure all your food is out of the fridge, because with that off, the refrigerator is not working and you'll have moldy food in there. So that's all. You just want to make sure everything's secured and safe, and that way you'll be good to go do a pre-trip in the morning. You check your tires, check for washer fluid, oil, all that good stuff, and you're back on the road running safe. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.